Hello and welcome to another episode of Fresh Off the Press English. My name's teacher David Adam and today we're looking at hugs. As always, if you're interested in learning English and improving your listening and speaking and vocabulary, please subscribe and share the channel to the people you know. Let's all learn English together. Today, we're looking at the news about the German politician who hugged somebody outside of a restaurant by accident and basically broke the current rules about the coronavirus social distancing. Let's take a look at the headline. I'm only human. Top German politician in hot water over hug during COVID-19 lockdown. Human. Human. I am human. You are human, hopefully, unless you're from space. We are all human. This word human is just the word we use to mean people, basically, just like people. I'm a human, you're a human. When he says, I'm only human, it just means I'm the same as you. It's a way of saying I can't help it. It's a way of saying I can't stop myself. I'm only human. Blaming his nature. Kind of like an animal thing, but he's a human. And so hugging is just his nature. Politician. Politician. A politician is somebody who works in the government. Usually somebody who we have voted to rule over us, somebody we've decided can make choices for us as people. Rather than everybody making their own choices, we put people into a government and then we tell them to make choices for us. They are politicians. We have an extra phrase here. It says, in hot water. In hot water. If you are in hot water, it means you are in trouble. I'm in hot water. It means I'm in trouble. It's a funny thing to say, really, because I enjoy sitting in hot water. But when we use English spoken or writing, if we say I'm in hot water, it means I am in trouble. The politician faced a flurry of angry comments on social media as people argued that he apparently considers himself above the rules ordinary Germans have to follow. Flurry. Flurry. Now this word flurry here means there were lots in a short time, a flurry, meaning lots of people wrote messages to him in a short time. It was a flurry. It just means a lot in a short time, a flurry. Apparently. Apparently. Now, if something is apparent, it means I can see it. Okay, here we're saying apparently, meaning he obviously believes. It seems like he thinks that he is above the rules. He doesn't have to follow the same rules as other people. Apparently, he doesn't have to follow the rules that you and I have to follow, staying away from people, not being allowed to hug our friends and family during this time. Apparently, meaning we can see that because there's a picture of him hugging, he doesn't follow the rules. The fact that Lindner himself was an ardent opponent of stricter rules advocated by Chancellor Angela Merkel only apparently made things worse. He was an ardent opponent of stricter rules. If you are ardent, it means you're very serious about something. You really believe in it. I'm an ardent believer. I believe in it a lot. I ardently support you. I support you a lot. I am ardent in my support, or what I think. I'm ardent in my thoughts. It means I'm certain, or I really believe it. I'm ardent. Advocated. Advocated. If you advocate something, it means you say it's okay. I believe this. I think this should happen. I advocate it. I think you can do it. I let you do it. I advocate for you. I advocate you to do this. It means I think you can do this. I support you. Chancellor. Chancellor. Now, the Chancellor is the highest position in the government in Germany. So in the UK, we have a Prime Minister. In America, they have a President. In China, they have a Chairman. In Germany, they have a Chancellor. It's just a word meaning the highest person. In the German government, Angela Merkel is the Chancellor. The barrage of criticism forced the politician to promptly apologize. The spontaneous hug was an unintentional mistake, stemming from a lack of self-concentration. He conceded, adding that such things unfortunately happen between friends. Barrage. Barrage. Again, this is a word meaning to be hit by something a lot. So he had a barrage of criticism, meaning many people said, you did something wrong. Who are you? Why do you think you can hug people, but normal people are not allowed to? Lots of people barraged him, told him this is wrong. Stemming. Stemming. The mistake stemming from a lack of concentration. This word stemming means coming from. So he's saying he hugged this person. The reason why he did it came from his lack of concentration. It's almost like saying because or coming from, stemming from. This problem is stemming from this thing. It's coming from this thing. It's stemming. It's just another way of saying coming from, or maybe because of. Stemming from. Conceded. Conceded. Now this word conceded we usually use when we want to say that we are losers. We've lost. I give up. You win. Here he is conceding that it happened. He's conceding the fact that he hugged his friend and he's very sorry for it, and he's admitting it. He's not trying to hide it. He's been caught, so therefore he concedes. He has to just give up and say, okay, I lose. I concede. Let's look at the words from today's lesson. Human. Human. Politician. Politician. Flurry. Flurry. Conceded. Conceded. Apparently. Apparently. Ardent. Ardent. Advocated. Advocated. Chancellor. Chancellor. Barrage. Barrage. Stemming. Stemming. Write down these words and remember them. These are important words when we want to talk about the current situation of the coronavirus and how the people around us are telling us the rules to follow, but actually they're not following the rules themselves. Yes, these are some things that we can use. People advocate certain behavior, they advocate we do these things, but apparently they don't do it themselves. Politicians, humans, these are people, and people who we trust, the politicians. These words are going to be more and more commonly used within the next couple of weeks, probably, as this lockdown begins to settle down in a way. We're starting to open back up again, at least where I live. We're becoming more relaxed about the lockdown. There's the photo. As you can see, face mask on, hugging his friend. I think the phrase comes to mind is we often say easier said than done. Some things are easier said than done. This means it's easy to say things. It's easy to say I want to do this or you should do that, but actually trying to do it yourself sometimes is very difficult. Here, I don't think he's trying to trick people. I don't think he's trying to cheat people. He's just accidentally hugged his friend, and I think most of us at this time, yes, we should all be following the guidelines of the medicine people, the medical people, the scientists. You know, they know what's best, and we trust them to decide how we should live our lives at the moment. But we all have feelings, and sometimes it's difficult to ignore our feelings. And we're only human, like he says himself, we are only human. Thank you for watching this episode of Fresh Off the Press English. If you are watching this right now, I have a surprise for you. If you can share this video, yes, in your Facebook or Twitter account, and then send me a link to your account where I can see this and verify it, I will enter you into a draw for next week, and whoever's name comes up, I will give you a one-on-one English lesson, 25 minutes long, at a time to be arranged when we can find a convenient time. So you listen, there's a competition. If you share this video onto your social media, send me a link, let me verify it, I will enter you into a draw. You could win a free English lesson one-on-one with me. I will listen to your English and talk to you about how we can improve things you need to work on for free. One session, 25 minutes long. How does that sound? Send a link in the comments. Let me know if you share the video. I'll say thank you very much. I will see you soon. And remember, don't be bored, be busy. Bye bye.